Chances are if you're a Star Wars fan, you've probably heard the name Abeloth before, but you may not know where it comes from. Abeloth is a powerful, ancient Force entity from Star Wars Legends, introduced in the Fate of the Jedi novels. Abeloth began as a mortal woman who lived with the Ones, a family of immortal Force beings, known as the Father, the Son, and the Daughter. She became known as the Mother eventually, helping to maintain balance between the warring son and daughter. Desperate for immortality, she drank from the font of power and bathed in the pool of knowledge, a forbidden act that transformed her into a twisted, chaotic being known as Abeloth, the bringer of chaos. She's not a Jedi, she's not a Sith, she just exists outside the traditional Force alignment, manipulating minds, distorting reality, and threatening the balance itself. Now you might be asking the question, how does any of this have to do with anything in Ahsoka Season 2? In the finale of Ahsoka Season 1, we see Baylan Skoll standing on top of the statues of the Father, the Son, and the broken statue of the Daughter. In Legends, like I mentioned, Abeloth was the mother figure who lived alongside them, but was cast out after seeking forbidden power. Baylan Skoll mentions throughout Season 1 many different times that something is reaching out to him, something is calling to him, and that it's some sort of ancient power. Stronger than the Jedi and Sith, some ancient power out there is calling to him. Now that we know the setup for Ahsoka Season 1 lays a good path for Abeloth to be the one reaching out to Baylan Skoll, why would she be the one reaching out to him? What could she be seeking from him? Well, it's actually pretty simple. In Legends, Abeloth is a deeply manipulative Force entity who calls out to Force users, especially those who are strong, conflicted, or searching for a deeper purpose, and Baylan Skoll checks every one of those boxes. She seeks release. Abeloth was imprisoned by the Ones, the Father, the Son, and the Daughter, because she threatened the balance of the Force. In Ahsoka, Baylan is exploring Peridea, which is a galaxy untouched by Jedi or Sith, and filled with ancient ruins linked to Mortis. If Abeloth is imprisoned there, she needs a conduit, someone to set her free. Baylan, driven by delusionment and looking to break the cycle of war and rebirth, is the perfect pawn for Abeloth. She wouldn't just offer him power, she'd offer him purpose. What makes Baylan Skoll such an interesting and honestly dangerous candidate for someone like Abeloth to call to is that he's neither Jedi nor Sith. He's a former Jedi who survived the Clone Wars, but he doesn't follow the Jedi code anymore. He's not chasing peace or justice. At the same time, he's not a Sith. He's not driven by greed or domination, and he's not interested in ruling anything. Baylan is a man constricted with both sides of the Force, someone who's looking for something older, deeper, and more permanent. That's exactly the kind of person Abeloth would gravitate towards. In Legends, she manipulates people who are emotionally vulnerable, spiritually conflicted, and powerful in the Force, and Baylan checks all those boxes. He's searching for balance in a galaxy that only seems to know extremes. He doesn't want to fight another war, he wants to end the cycle completely, and Abeloth, being an unchecked symbol of power, could offer that for Baylan. So Ahsoka Season 1 really does set up the fact that Abeloth could be calling out to Baylan Skoll. All the signs are there, but is it actually Abeloth calling out to Baylan Skoll, or do you think it's someone else? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please let me know what you think. And I genuinely think it's really cool that we could be seeing Abeloth come to Star Wars canon in Ahsoka Season 2. I really do like this theory a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.